So hello everyone. So in this video today we are going to learn about dictionaries in Python. So dictionaries are um, elementary structures to store data, you can say. So let's say you have two arrays. We are going to understand dictionaries with simple illustrations. So let's say you have two arrays or lists, I can say students. Students of name, let's say Larry, then we have, for example, next student is Jim, then we have Tim, then we have, um, let's say Danny. Okay, these are four names we have, and we have their respective marks. All right, so marks are 10, 20, 30, and 40. Let's say these are the marks. So you can print these students and marks using the print statement. That is very simple. All right, so you can just have these marks as well as your names. But let's say you want to combine these students and marks. All right, you want to combine these. You want to print. You want to combine it's like student name and then mark something like this. Okay. Okay, so list cannot store these two elements directly. So if you want to make a direct link between student and marks, you have a dictionary for that. All right. So dictionary, Dictionary, dictionary. Okay. So dictionary is made up of what? Key value pairs, key and value. Okay, key value pairs we have. So for example, in an Oxford dictionary, you have key value pairs. For example, you have the word and then you have the meaning. So word is the key and meaning is the value. So you have n number of key value pairs. Similarly, in Python dictionary, we have key value pairs. Okay. So dictionary, we can say, if we want to define dictionary, we can say it's a collection of key value pairs. All right. It's a collection of key value pairs. So here the keys are unique. Okay, the keys are unique and immutable. I can say immutable. Keys are unique, immutable. That means we cannot change the value of the key. And the values which we have, they are they can be anything. They can be int, they can be string, they can be dictionary as well. They can be tuple, anything. All right. So they can be literally, I can say anything. Okay. Now let's jump to the um, syntax of a dictionary. So let's say we have a dictionary called as let's say a dictionary of bank. All right. So the syntax of dictionary is this thing: bank is equal to uh, curly braces. Okay. So let's say we have an element known as loan. All right. We have an element loan in the bank. Let's say loan then. So as I said, it can be anything, int, string, it can be list as well. So it can be anything. So I'm just declaring a list. All right. So loan. So let's say the loan, a type of loan are home loan. All right. Then we have what kind of loan? We have car loan. Let's say we have education loan. All right. Then let's say let's define the interest rate. All right. The interest rate of home loan is, let's say, 5%. This is 6% and this is 7%. Okay. And let's call the branch of the bank. All right. So branch would be let's say maybe we can just call it as Mumbai is the branch. And if you want to see the name of the bank, okay, if you want to name the bank, it would be what we can just call it as Bank of New York, let's say. Okay, this is a simple dictionary which I made. dictionaries can be complex, dictionaries can be nested as well. So this is a very simple dictionary. We have a bank, then we have the name of the bank, we have a list called as loan, then we have interest rate, and then we have branch. These are the keys. Name, loan, interest rate, and branch are the keys, and the rest are the values. So the stuff written on the left side are the keys, and on the right side are the values. All right. Then, if you want to print, just print a dictionary, we'll use a print statement. So we will write print and then bank. Okay. So let me just run this code. Okay, you will see, yeah, name, loan, interest rate, and all the stuff over there. Okay. Now if we want to uh, print the keys of the bank, okay, then there is a method. So we'll use a for loop. So we'll write for keys in bank. Okay, print bank ka keys. So we will print first the keys, okay, and then bank keys. All right. So what will happen over here? Keys are these keys. So it will print the keys name. And if you want to access the value of the key, you can use this structuring. So you can use a subscript operator. This is not a subscript operator. If I just say this, you can use this operator. So this here we can just name the dictionary name, and here we will specify the key. Okay, so you can access the what? Access the value. Okay, so this way you can just iterate a dictionary. So if I just run this particular code, you will just see. This is the key name, then you have home loan, you have Bank of New York, and loan, and you have these three values, branch, um, and other stuff. Because see, first you are printing the keys, so first it will print name, then for name it will print Bank of New York, then for loan it will print the home and car and education, for interest rate it will print 567, and for branch it will print Mumbai. So yeah, this is how we can print. I mean, it's a bit messy, so let me just do it in this way, and let's comment out this thing. um, okay. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, I'm very sorry for this thing. Yeah, just see. Name, Bank of New York, loan, home loan, car loan, education loan, interest rate 567, and branch Mumbai. So this is the way you can access the dictionary elements. All right. Now, these are some elementary stuff of the dictionary. Now let's run into the depth. All right. So yeah, if you want to create an empty dictionary, you can just create it like this. Dict is equal to empty curly braces. Okay, this is an empty dictionary. Empty dictionary. All right. Now we covered accessing the values. Yeah. Now adding and updating a dictionary. If you want to add or update elements in a dictionary, you you will just specify a key, and you will specify the value. For example, if you want to change the name, okay, so let's change the um, name. Let's say, let's if change the name. So if you want to change the name, you will specify bank, then you will write name in open inverted commas equal to, let's write the name of the bank as Bank of America. Okay, and then print the bank. Let's see. Let's comment this code first, because we don't want any confusions. Now see, name is changed to Bank of America. Okay, if you want to add an element in the dictionary, for example, let's add another key to the dictionary. Let's add number of employees. Okay, so we will just bank number of employees is equal to, let's say, 10,000. So 10,000 employees are working in the bank. And then if we print this bank, okay, let's run this code and let us see what is the answer. So see, first there was no such thing as number of employees, but now after we run the code, you can see number of employees is 10,000. So that means we have just added an element to the dictionary. All right. So we covered dictionaries, what is the dictionaries, why dictionaries, then we cover how to access the elements of a dictionary, how to add and update element in dictionary. Now deletion. Okay. So if you want to delete an element or key from the dictionary, it is quite simple. You just have to specify the key, and there is a method. So there is a method known as pop. Okay, so b bank bank dot pop. Okay, and then we will specify the key. So for example, if you want to remove employee number of employees from the bank, you will just specify the key and number underscore employee. So we will print first, we will add this number of employees, then we are going to remove. Okay, so let's see how it happens. All right, see, first there was a number of employees as we added it, then we use pop method to remove the key. All right, so this is pop method. Okay, okay, if you want to empty the dictionary, okay, if you want to empty the dictionary, you will just use clear method. Okay, so bank dot clear, so it will empty the dictionary, whole dictionary would be empty. So let's see, now let's print bank. All right, so the whole bank would be clear, the dictionary is empty. Your dictionary still exists. Okay, it's not deleted, but it's empty. All right, so this is clear method. You have another method known as pop item. Okay, POPITEM, pop item. So pop item is used to um, remove the last inserted uh, key from the dictionary. So I'll just specify remove the last inserted key from dictionary. Okay, let us see. So let's say bank.pop item print bank. So what it will remove, we added the last inserted key is number of employees, so it will remove it from the dictionary. It won't remove anything else. All right, let's see. See, first we have number of employees, then we did pop item, then it removed the branch, then it removed the number of employees while apart. All right, and it is also okay. Mm, just a second. Wait. Yeah, now it will work fine because we are running the pop method twice. Okay. So see, if we added number of employees and then we ran this method pop item. Okay, we ran this method pop item, because of which the number of employees key got removed. So pop item is used to remove the last inserted key from the dictionary. Okay, if you just want to print the keys from the dictionary, you will just say print bank dot keys. Okay, this will print the keys of the dictionary. So dict keys would be, these are the keys. Okay, if you have a very long dictionary, you can use this method. And also you have dictionary dot value. So this method bank dot values will print the values of the key. So dict underscore values, so these are the values, corresponding values we can see. Okay, now why to use dictionaries? Okay, why? Because dictionaries are easy to you can say store data. and retrieved related data. It's like a phone book directory. And dictionaries are widely used in when you work with databases and databases and APIs and just JSON. You will see the pattern in which we are storing data in dictionary matches with the pattern we are storing in a database. So it's very important over there. All right. So before ending the video, uh, I'll touch upon a bit of complex topic that is nested dictionaries. Okay, nested dictionaries. So nested dictionaries are nothing but dictionaries inside dictionaries. So let's look at a practical example and then we'll understand. So let's say we have a dictionary students. Okay, then I think I had made an array. Okay, let's comment this. Okay, so students. We have a dictionary students and we have the names of students over here. Let's say we have a name as Tim, then and then Jim. These are two students. All right. So we can store the data of about Tim in this dictionary and Jim about the dictionary. For example, let's store. Let's say Tim's marks. Tim's has let's say 100 marks. All right. Then Tim's personality. All right. Let's say he's in. Let's say he's introvert, something like this. So we can store data of Tim in this particular dictionary. Then we have Jim. So we can similarly create some data about him. Let's say Jim is also an introvert. Okay. Similarly, we can create multiple dictionaries. So this is an example of nested dictionaries. Students is a dictionary inside which we have two keys, Tim and Jim, and the values are these things. Okay. So how to access this particular dictionary? Okay, so if I just print, let's say students, and let's print gym. Okay, let's see what's the uh, okay, sorry, J should be capital, and let me just comment all these blah blah blah. All right, yeah. Now let's me run this. Okay, can you see 40 personality and introvert? So this value is printed, but this value is in itself the dictionary. So how can we access? We can use the subscript operator, and let's say if we want to access marks, so marks, so what will be the answer? It would be 40 because gym students gym marks. Similarly, if you have another dictionary over here, you can then again use a subscript operator to go inside. All right. So these are nested dictionaries. Usually in real data basis or real life, the data is stored in form of nested dictionaries or nested arrays and all those formats. You won't find uh, dictionaries which are so easy like the bank example. This is just an elementary example because real data is really complex. So that's the reason. Yeah, that's all about dictionaries. I'll cover more about dictionaries in few upcoming videos. Let me know what I should cover in my next videos. And if you have any doubt, please ping me or you can comment me. I'll happy to answer. And yeah, happy learning. That's what I want to say. Thank you.